play. It's really inspirational.
No question about that, as we got Brett Van Oss lining up against Adam Durkee of the Barons. Puck is down, and Hofstra got it back to Lofthouse, right circle. He tried a sharp angle backhander from the bottom of the right circle, and it went out of Nixon, came back in front. Lofthouse chopping at this one, top of the crease, but it's stopped by Nixon, and he holds on. And finally, the Crusaders win the eventual puck battle, get it to Brzezinski, one-on-one against McNeil. Drives around McNeil, he's got a breakaway, he shoots, and what a save made by Jacques Fortin with the pad. Check out to the left point, and Drohan kept it in for the Mob. Put it down to Xavier skating behind the net. To the right corner, Xavier backhands it right circle. Wittenberg put it back door, and Weber scores! Xavier from the end boards gets that one up for the one-timer by Wittenberg from the right point. The shot does not go on goal, but a waiting Sean Weber backdoor is able to tap that one in. It's kept in left corner, Gregor. Actually, he overskated it. And then Che is hammered into the near boards by Zablocki, and we're not going to get a penalty on that. That's clear boarding. And then Zablocki got jumped by Tyler Day, and then the referee's arm went up. So the penalty may be coming to Day here. There was no signal on the initial hit on Che. And back to Toronto mid-blue line, and he'll swing it down to the right corner. That was Tanner Latterroot. But again, I mean, he's facing us the whole time. Here's a high slot shot. Scores Ben Soa with a slapper through his screen. Beats Zach Fortin, and the very soft penalty will come back to haunt the Barons. It's a tie game here at the Casman Center.
And for
tripped up, no call there. Clearance kept in left point by Schmurkoff, and his shot was blocked by Houcher. Taken by the Barons, and here's Isaac Che the other way. Back from injury in the first, into the right circle. He shoots, he scores! Oh, Isaac Che with a rocketing wrister from the right circle. Notches his first goal as an Oil Baron, and the Mob's right back out in front. 22 seconds, and that's all it took them, Bruce.
I love that shot by Isaac Shea. He comes in on his
phrase. Yeah. That's like you with how's she going. Here's Vanderland on the left wing. Barrels around a defender. He's got space left circle. He fired it over the net and off the end glass. Gregor, he'll carry in right wing to the half board. Stops up there. Gregor cuts to the right point. Holds it. Puts it middle. One-timer McKay. Pad save for 10. Rebound fed to the crease. And Drohan intercepts. And now the Crusaders force a turnover down low. Gregor at the right circle. Bodied off the puck by Weber. Holds on to Weber's stick, and there's no call behind the play. Berzan now carries in right wing down to the corner. Tucks one in front from the side of the net. Came to Xavier, a backhander, and a fantastic save made by Tommy Nixon in front in Berzan, and the Crusaders chip to center ice. Nice hit at center by Wittenberg as he knocked down Kemp.
The blue line just not able to connect on it in the open net.
Houcher puts one middle to Logan Franz that he collects at the far boards at neutral ice. Carries in right wing. Put it top right circle. Vanderland. Fed it back to Houcher. A backhander! And it's somehow gloved by Tommy Nixon. From the corner, I should say. Berzan now got it right point to Tomchuk. His wrist went off his stick. Loose in the slot. Xavier left circle. Turnaround shot. He scores! Put it to the front of the net, and Jordan Xavier is rewarded from the bottom of the left circle. His turnaround wrister has given the Mob a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's Xavier who's able to come up with the puck in a real dangerous area of the ice, an area that Xavier's found himself to be quite at home with. Gets a stick on, a little bit of a turnaround shot, catches Nixon maybe by surprise, but at any rate, goes through the 5-hole. Xavier with a big goal, a little bit of breathing.
And for Starr, who carries in one-on-one against Toronto. Starr tosses it in front, and Vanderland backdoor. Couldn't bat it out of midair. Away with Lofthouse over the line. Barely onside. Then he gets clotheslined by McLeod. A forearm to the Chase Toronto. Oh, what a nice desperation play by number 4, who then hammers down Franz from behind away from the puck, and that's ruled legal as well. What the heck?
I guess
one hopes. McKinstry carries it down the middle, put it to Lofthouse, stepped into a sliver right on, rebound, McKinstry shoots, and an amazing left pad save made by Tommy Nixon in the second and third periods.
They sure have.
Here's Latterroot, left circle, turnaround shot right on, rebound scramble for the crease, and Cooper scores! That time it's the Crusaders rewarded for battling their way to the front of the net. Tried to read Bossy, but his feet ahead is picked off by Starr at the blue line. Fed it to the slot. Vanderland dropped it back, and Franz shoots. Oh, what a save by Tommy Nixon! Carried in right side by Soa, put it to the high slot. Franz couldn't intercept. Came back to Bossy, swept one in front, pad save, rebound! Soa couldn't get to it, backdoor. Vanderland's tied up at the far boards with 40 seconds to go. Came back behind the net, Brzezinski in pursuit for the crew, put it in front, and it was knocked out of the crease by McNeil in the Murray zone. Crusaders with an empty net, an extra attacker. They get it to Brzezinski behind the net. Put it in front. Chipped in by a Crusader, and McNeil got a block. But Crusaders won it cleanly. Right point to Soa. Fake the slapper. Now he fed it back door. Chipped through the crease, and the Crusaders couldn't get to it. Sent all the way down the ice. Score! The Crusaders come within an inch of tying it up, and then on the clearance, I don't know who got the stick on it, but it fluttered all the way down the ice, right down the middle, into the back of the Sherwood Park net, and Brett McNeil has put this one to bed with 11 seconds to go in the third.
Scored by number 5, Brett McNeil.
Speaking of 5, there's only 5 seconds to go in the game. Barons flutter one out to center ice, and they beat the Crusaders by 2. In the end, it's a hard-fought win for Zach Fortin. The Crusaders come about as close as you can to forcing overtime tonight. But in the end, the Barons won the game in the inches where it counted. And Bruce, it's full marks for the win.
Unbelievable for sure for the Mob. They're able to find a way to compete. They started off really carrying the play.